I've been a Christian for 15 years, and for most of that time, I believed there had to be one thing, one secret, one principle, one perfect habit that would finally help me grow my faith, deepen my trust in God, and transform me into the kind of person I believe God was calling me to be. And eventually, I found it. But the truth wasn't what I expected, because the one thing that truly changed everything about my faith was realizing that there is no one thing. We live in a world filled with instant solutions, hacks, and shortcuts. Everything is faster, easier, and more optimized. You can buy with one click, get food delivered to your door, watch any show you want whenever you want, and don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the modern world. But somewhere along the way, that quick fix mindset started creeping into everything else. I was constantly looking for simple solutions and instant hacks. I looked for the one workout routine that would make me gain the most muscle, the one diet that would help me lose weight, the one productivity hack that would change my life. And that quick fix mindset started creeping into my faith. I found myself desperately searching for that one breakthrough sermon, that single spiritual encounter with God, that perfect habit, or that perfect prayer that would instantly ignite my relationship with Jesus. But the more I chased that one thing, the more deeply stuck I felt. Like I thought I was doing all the right things. I went to church, I read the Bible, I prayed, I served. But despite all of that, I still felt like I was stuck. Like I was just going through the motions. And when that instant transformation that I was chasing for and looking for, that one solution, that one answer to all of my problems, and I couldn't figure it out and I didn't find it, I felt embarrassed. Embarrassed that my faith wasn't as good as others or as shiny as others, and I was embarrassed that I didn't figure it out, and I felt like there was something inherently wrong with me, and I just felt like I was truly such a hypocrite. I was wrestling with habits, I was doing the things that I didn't want to do, and I wasn't doing the things that I wanted to do. And I looked around and I just felt like everybody had figured out that one thing to their faith that grew their faith in such a big way or a great way, and I felt like I was just stuck in this cycle of not having that answer. I just felt truly lost in that cycle and in that pursuit of looking for that one thing and looking for that instant transformation to my faith. But then, amidst the relentless pressure of life, battling stress, wrestling with anxiety, worrying endlessly about the future, and feeling hopeless, I finally hit rock bottom. And it led me to live on my knees. And in that raw desperation, I finally stopped searching for that one thing and sought God with all of my heart. Not for a quick fix, but simply for Him. And I simply started showing up and committing to doing the basics and the fundamentals, like reading the Word, meditating on Scripture, starting my day with prayer, worshiping, fasting, and being around people who point me to Jesus, and ultimately learning to surrender myself every single day. And over time, I felt something begin to shift within me. I felt my faith, my trust, and my foundation in God started growing. I started seeing fruits. I used to think that the growing of my faith would come from one big moment, a breakthrough, a spiritual high, or the one answer that would fix everything. But I've come to learn that it doesn't come from one thing. It comes through the small daily choices, the quiet prayers, the scriptures you cling to, the faith to keep showing up consistently, even when you don't feel it, even when you doubt, even when nothing seems to be changing. But it simply comes from abiding in Him daily. John 15:5 says, I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. So there is no one formula, no secret hack, no silver bullet. But I do know that there is a God who loves us deeply, who isn't waiting for us to figure it all out, but a God who wants to walk with us faithfully and patiently, even in our weaknesses, in our pain, in our struggles, in our addictions, in our shortcomings and failures. He hears us, He sees us, and He is for us. And He's simply inviting you and I to abide in Him, and to rest in Him, and to lean on Him. to allow Him and give Him permission to do His work in our life. And that's what changed everything for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.